salesmen, kindred spirits, and all lovers of love attend. Welcome to our play, Twelfth Night, a delightful comedy written by a friend, Mr. William Shakespeare, around the year 1601. You will see before you on stage Duke Orsino, a sensitive and good Duke of the country Illyria, and his men. The Duke is in love with Lady Olivia, but alas, she does not love him. She has told him that because of the grief over the death of her brother, she will remain veiled and shut up in her house and will admit no one until 7 years have passed.
If music be the fruit of love, play on. Give me too much of it. Oh, enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. How now, what news from her?
So please, my lord, I was not admitted, but from her handymaid do return this answer, that no one shall behold her face for 7 long years, and that's how long she will honor her dead brother's love and keep his memory fresh and lasting.
Oh, if she loves her brother so now, how she will love when the Cupid's arrow rids her of all other affections. Away before me and sweet breath of flowers, love that fly rich when canopied with bowers.
While Orsino tries to convince himself that one day Olivia will love him, another situation is unfolding in our play. A young woman named Viola and his twin brother Sebastian have been shipwrecked off the coast of Illyria. Viola, the captain of the boat, and a few of the sailors are safe, but her brother Sebastian is gone, and Viola is afraid he has drowned. The captain comforts her by telling her that he last saw Sebastian clinging to a piece of the ship's mast, so there's a good chance he has survived. What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do, Illyria? Oh, sailors, do you think my brother Sebastian is drowned?
Madam, after our ship split apart, I saw your brother bind himself to a strong mast in the sea, where, like Arion the poet, who wrote upon a dolphin's back, who wrote upon the waves as far as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam. I was bred and born not 3 hours from this very place. A noble Duke Orsino governs here.
Orsino! I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
So he is now, I am sure. I left here a month ago. People talk then, well, you know, what great ones do. The people will brag. They said then that the Duke Orsino did seek the love of fair Olivia.
Viola is very interested in the story of the lovely Olivia who mourns her brother's. She tells the captain she wishes she could work for Lady Olivia as her servant. But the captain tells her that will be difficult, as Olivia will see no one. Then she tells the captain she will serve the Duke instead, if he will help her disguise herself as a young boy.
You his youth, and I'll be new. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on. Behind me, you see a couple of comic characters. Lady Olivia's uncle, Sir Toby Belch, and Sir Andrew Aguecheek are pals who are often up to no good. They spend a lot of their time drinking and goofing off. Olivia's servant, Maria, tries to persuade Sir Toby to calm down and act his age. But you'll find out later she likes him. And she likes a good joke herself.
Why does my niece take the death of her brother so hard?
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier of nights. Your niece, my lady, 'tis great exception to your ill hours. You must confine yourself.
Confine? I am fine enough as I am.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and also of a clownish knight that you brought in to woo her.
Sir Andrew Aguecheek? Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he may have only a year to spend them in, as he's a very clown and a prodigal, and he is drunk nightly in your company.
Here comes Sir Arguface.
Sir Toby Belch, how now, Sir Toby?
Toby Bell.
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shoe.
And you too, sir. Fare you well, gentlemen.
Fair lady, do you think you have a fool in hand?
Sir, I do not have you by the hand.
But you shall have, and here is my hand. Oh, knight, you need a cup of canary wine. When did I see thee so put down? In faith, I'll be home by tomorrow, so to the niece will see no one, and if she beats for the one she'll see none of me, girl herself lose her. She'll have none of the count. There's life in it yet, man, so do not go yet. I say, mudload, come, so we set about St. Basil's?
What shall we do else?
Disguised as a young man, Viola has become quite a favorite in the Duke's court. Duke Orsino knows her only as his new servant, Cesario. But a surprising twist has developed. Not only does Viola feel very loyal to her new master, the Duke, she has also fallen in love with him. Of course, he thinks she is a boy, and he has no idea of his secret love for him.
Duke Orsino continues these favors towards you, Cesario. You are likely to be much advanced. He's known you only 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Cesario, I have revealed to you my secret soul. Therefore, go to Lady Olivia and do not let them send you away. Tell her my passion, reveal my love. Surprise her with the talks of my dear fate. She will tend to you better because of your youth.
I think that's so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it.
I will do my best to woo your lady. Ah, but this brings difficulties. Whoever I woo for him, I myself would be his wife. Viola, who is now pretending to be Cesario, wants to do as the Duke wishes, but it is so difficult because now she is in love with him herself. Still, she agrees to go to Olivia's house and gets past the gate Olivia has ordered kept shut. Olivia says okay, let the young messenger in, but she insists on keeping a veil over her face.
Either tell me where thou hast been, or my lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is hanged in this world needs to fear no enemies.
Peace, you rogue.
Wit, and if be thy will, has put me into good fooling. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless you, lady. I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal.
There's no slander in a loud fool. Fetch him, officer. Madam, there is at the gate a young kinsman. Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you. Sir Toby, your kinsman, holds him down. Fetch him off. Sir Toby speaks nothing but madmen. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home.
Madam, yonder young fellow swears he'll speak with you. I told him you were sick. He pretends to know that and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to know that too and therefore comes to speak with you. What shall be said to him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your front door like a sheriff's post and be supporter of a fetch. But he will speak with you.
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet on the foreman, nor even the foreboard.
Let him approach. Call on my gentlewoman to throw a veil over my face. Once again, we'll hear Duke Orsino's message.
beautiful lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady in the house, for I never saw her, and I'd be loath to cast away my speech. For besides the fact that it's excellently well penned, I have taken great pains with it, and it is poetical.
I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gate. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief.
What I am, and what I would, are secret. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profane. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, tears, sighs of fire.
I cannot love him. He is virtuous, noble, of great estate, and of fresh and stainless youth. Yet I cannot love him, if only he took his answer long ago.
If I did love you as he does, I would find no sense in that.
Why, what would you do?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, write loyal songs of love, and sing them even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the hills, make the babbling gossip of the earth, count Olivia!
You might do much. What is your parentage?
I am a gentleman.
Get here to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again, to tell me how he takes it. Here, send this to me.
Keep your purse. Farewell, tranquility.
I swear thou art a gentleman. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections creep in at mine eyes. Malvolio.
Here, madam, at your service.
Go after that same messenger. He left this ring behind him.
What has Olivia done now? She sends the message that Cesario should return tomorrow so that she can explain why she won't see Duke Orsino. But the real reason Olivia wants to see Cesario again is that she herself has become fond of him. On the other side of the island from Olivia and the Duke, Viola's brother Sebastian talks with Antonio, the young man who rescued him from the shipwreck. Sebastian tells Antonio his name and where he comes from, and that he has a sister. He has a sister, he says, because now he is afraid Viola has drowned. He says that Viola was very intelligent by all accounts, looked very much like him, but was considered beautiful by everyone. Antonio tells Sebastian that he has many enemies here in Duke Orsino's court, because he was once engaged in a sea battle with Orsino and was accused of stealing his property. He must be careful not to be seen.
Be patient with me, but no, my stars shine darkly over me, and my feet might come at yours darkly. Let me wander.
But let me know what you're about.
No, sir, but I can tell you are modest and won't try to pull out me what I prefer to keep in. Therefore, let me express myself. Hold, sir, here's my purse. Your eye may light upon some toy there to purchase. I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour. I am bound to Count Orsino's court. Farewell. I will meet you at our lodge. The gentleness of the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Duke Orsino's court, else I will take you.
When Cesario gets the ring, he will certainly understand the beautiful lady's message. She likes him. Poor Viola. She certainly never could have predicted this would happen. And she certainly doesn't want Olivia to be in love with the person she is pretending to be.
The Countess Olivia returns this evening, sir. might have saved me my pains, so take it away yourself.
But I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Heaven forbid, my outside stranger. She loves me, sure. How will this all work out? Oh, time thou must entangle us. Not I. It is sure not for me to untie.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming. That can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
What a caterwauling do you keep here?
3 merry men we be, and now can sing greetings. Silly fancy lady, or draw a man in Babylon, lady, lady.
Peace, peace.
My masters, are you mad or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gather on secrets at this time of night? Is there no respect to place, persons, or time in you?
Go rub your chin with crumbs. A stupid rhyme, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor, you would not allow this uncivil rule. You shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
If you're a smart audience and our actors are doing a good job, you've probably noticed that Sir Toby Belch and Andrew and Maria delight in teasing Malvolio. Maria thinks Malvolio is a conceited tattletailer. She decides that she wants to play a huge joke on him. She tells the others that she's going to write her lady's handwriting, and she thinks Malvolio is just foolish enough and gullible enough to believe the letter is really from Olivia.
I will pretend to praise the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion. I can write very like my lady, your lady. I swear. I have no items, too. Be sure to describe the letters and stuff as they come from me.
Both will be admirable.
Young lady, I see myself you have love. Have you not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of woman is it?
of your complexion,
She is not worth me then. What years?
about your years, my lord.
Too old by heaven. Let the woman take it, older than herself, so their love is more level.
The Duke instructs young Cesario on matters of love. He says that men's fancies are more giddy and unfirm than women's are. They are more longing, wavering, sooner lost than won. Cesario tells the Duke that somewhere there may be a woman who loves him with the same fierceness that he loves Lady Olivia, but the Duke refuses to believe it. My father had a daughter who loved a man. Is that perhaps of your lordship? Were I a woman?
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but concealment like a worm in a bud, feed upon her Damascus.
But died thy sister of her love?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and I know not. But, sir, should I go now to my lady?
I in haste. Give her the seal.
In the final scene of the act, Maria and her friends, Sir Toby and Sir Andrew, gather to watch Malvolio make a fool of himself. Poor, vain Malvolio. He finds the letter and he believes that it was written by his mistress, the Lady Olivia. The letter urges him to smile and be happy because she loves him. It urges him to wear yellow, which Maria chose on purpose because it's a color Olivia doesn't like, and to wear crisscross garters with his hose, a rather silly fashion of the time.
Get you all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow for half an hour.
Insert in your hand. To the unknown beloved.
Pussy, seducing her tease.
If this fall in thy hand, evolve in my stars, I am above thee. But be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness just upon them. Oh, there's Morrissey here. Remember who complimented you in your yellow stockings? Mr. C.B. Abercross Goddard. Thou cannot choose, but know who I am. If you entertain my love, let it hear and fly smile. Joe, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that you have had me do.
I come to your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I asked you never speak of him. But if you were to undertake another suit, I would rather hear you than any music from the spheres.
Dear lady!
I beseech you. I did send a ring after you in last year here. I fear you must have a heart of me. I pray thee, tell me what you think of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If so, I think the same of you.
And think you right, I am not what I am.
I wish you were, as it would have you be.
And so, adieu, good madame. Nevermore will I and my sisters to you deplore.
Yet come again, so you can move thy heart, which now abhors to like his love.
Sweet lady, oh.
Why do you smile so? I sent you here upon a sad occasion.
Not black in my mind or yellow in my legs.
Why do you smile so and kiss thy hand so often?
Some are born great,
Huh?
some achieve greatness,
What say you?
and some have greatness just upon me.
Heaven restore you to your right mind.
Why do you appear with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Good Maria, call Sir Toby to let the spell be lifted too. This is very midsummer madness.
Oh, she bids her uncle look after me. Why, everything comes together. She bids her uncle, so I may appear stubborn to him, for she tells me to in her letter. Go off, I discard you, let me enjoy my private. Go off.
We will make him mad. Come, Maria. We will have him in a dark room and bound. My niece said, think of it.
The plot thickens. Sir Toby and Maria know that Malvolio is not really crazy. Now they play an even nastier trick on him. They tie him up and leave him in a darkened room. Meanwhile, in a whole new development, Sir Andrew, who still hopes to win Olivia's hand in marriage, has become jealous of the young messenger Cesario, who keeps coming to the house. He can tell Olivia has fallen in love with Cesario, and he wants to challenge him to a duel.
This is the challenge. Read it. It's saucy and one there's vinegar and pepper. I will waylay you going home, and if it be your chance to kill me, you kill me like a rogue in a film.
I'll do it with the letter.
I'll not deliver the letter.
The young gentleman Cesario is of good breeding, and that matter sounds excellently ignorant. He will find it comes from a clodpool. I will, however, deliver his challenge in full mouth.
Sir Toby's mischievousness knows no limits. Neither Cesario nor poor Sir Andrew has any will to fight. But Toby's plan is to get them both terrified of each other before they even meet.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
Young sir, I do not know what wrongs you have done him, but Sir Andrew awaits at the orchard full of anger and as bloody as a hunter. Beware, draw thy sword, for he is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake me, sir. No man has any quarrel with me.
You'll find out otherwise, I assure you. Be on guard, he is a devil knight. He has separated 3 souls from their bodies.
I ask you, sir, please cover my fences.
I will do so.
I'm no fighter. I will return again to the house.
Sir Toby now tells Sir Andrew that Cesario is just dying for a bloody duel and that he is a fierce warrior. Neither Andrew nor poor Cesario wishes to fight. But just as the duel is about to begin, who should come to Cesario's rescue but Captain Antonio? Oh no! Antonio will think Cesario is Viola's brother, Sebastian. Just keep watching.
There's no running me, sir. He will fight you.
Pray God defend me.
Put up your sword! If this young gentleman have done offense, I take the fault on me.
I arrest the authority of Duke Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir. I must ask you for some of that money.
What money, sir? I have no money of yours.
Will you deny
But I
me?
can lend you something.
Will you deny me now, after all I have done for you?
Come away. But sir, I do not know you by voice or feature.
Oh, heavens himself! Sebastian, you disgrace yourself!
His words come with such anger. He does believe himself. And he did call me Sebastian. Prove, true brother, that I wrong for you.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, leaving his friend in necessity.
I'll go after him again and beat him.
Approaching Olivia's house, Sebastian has run into Fessy the clown. Naturally, when Fessy sees someone who looks exactly like Cesario, he assumes the young man is really Cesario. Olivia has ordered him to bring Cesario back to her, so the clown convinces Sebastian to come with him. Poor Sebastian next meets up with Sir Andrew and Sir Toby, and is mistaken for Cesario yet again.
I meet you again, and there is for you.
Why, there's for you. And there. And there. Are all the people mad here?
Hold, Toby, on my life I charge thee hold. Gracious wretch, out of my sight. Be not offended, dear Cesario. Be gone.
Of course, now Olivia thinks Sebastian is Cesario, the young man she is in love with. What a case of mistaken identity. Sebastian has no idea what's going on, but sees no harm in going along with it.
Pleasant friend, come with me to my house and see how many pranks this ruffian has botched up. Come, I pray thee, if only you were ruled by me.
What is this? If this is a dream, let me sleep.
Put on this parson's gown. Make him believe you are Sir Topaz the parson. Hurry.
Who calls there? Sir Topaz the parson who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic. Sir Topaz? Sir Topaz? Good Sir Topaz, go to my lady. Ah, here's a demon. He can speak of nothing but ladies. Good sir, I am not mad. It would be here in a hideous darkness. Says that house is dark, but you have high windows. Hey, Robin, Robin, tell me how my lady does. Well, brave and you can't open me. The people so that I like with my lady. Alas, sir, how did you lose your wits? I was well enough to stick you to. Then you are mad indeed if you be no more in your wits than a clown. Please, so much. I will help you to it.
Sebastian still wonders if he might be mad. Things are happening very fast. Lady Olivia has just given him a pearl.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This is the pearl she has just given me. I do feel it and see it. This is not madness. Where is Antonio? His counsel would do me golden service now. Am I mad or is the lady mad? But here she comes. Here she comes.
Blame me not for being hasty, but if you mean well truly, come with me and this holy man, pledge me your faith, so that my jealous and doubtful soul may be at peace.
I'll follow this good man and even having sworn truth ever will be true.
Here comes the man, sir, that did save me.
I remember that face well, though when I saw it last, it was smeared black in the face of war.
The Duke is not happy to see Antonio's face again. He claims Antonio stole his best sea vessel in battle, and he will never forgive him. But he did me kindness, sir.
Notable pirate, so are thief, but clownish boldness brings you here.
Orsino, noble sir, I never was thief or pirate. I did rescue that most ungrateful boy there by your side. I pulled her from the rude seas and raged in foaming mouth.
Fellow, thy words are madness. For 3 months this youth has tended upon me. But more of that later.
What would you have, my lord, except of which you cannot have? Cesario, husband, have you broken your promise with me?
Madame!
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord?
Poor Duke Orsino. It is almost too much for him now to be confronted with the woman he loves so much, only to find she is indifferent to him as ever.
What? So first, come boy with me.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than I love my love, more than I'll ever love a wife.
Oh, how I am beguiled. Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
Call forth the Holy Father. Oh, welcome, Father. Tell thou what has been newly passed between this youth and me.
An eternal and a contract and a sign of love.
O thou disembowelling cub!
My lord, I do protest!
Sunday Sojourn, that youth there has broken my head because I've given Toby a bloody coxcomb too.
My gentleman Cesario?
Let this fellow be looked to.
Why do you speak to me? You drew your sword upon me without cause. Yet I hurt you not.
I hate a drunken old.
I'll help you, Sir Toby.
I'm sorry, madam. I had hurt your kinsman, but...
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons?
Do I... Wait. Antonio, my dear friend Antonio, how the hours rapidly tortured me since I last saw you.
Most wonderful.
Have you made division of yourself? And Apple Clifton too is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian? Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I did have a sister whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Tell me, please, what country are you? What name? What parentage?
I'm Marseille. Sebastian, my father. Sebastian is my brother, too. Till I went to his watery tomb.
Why, if you are a woman, I will let my tears fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
So had mine.
And died the day Viola, from her birth, numbered 13 years.
He did.
And nothing is that way but this man attire, which I only wore to serve this noble duke. Then let me don my maiden clothes.
Boy, thou hast said 1,000 times, thou should never love woman the way you love me.
And all the swings I will swear again.
Give me thy hand, let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
It seems the end of our play must be near. As soon as Viola will put on her old clothes and appear before the Duke and her brother. But there is one little problem. The captain who has her clothes is being held in jail for some infraction charged by Malvolio.
Malvolio has here read a letter.
Fetch him hither. Yes.
All these lightning storms.
Study this. Madam, you have done me wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Study this. You must not deny it is your hair. If you not bid me to come before you all cross-guarded, smiling, to wear your stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby. And when I did what you asked, was I not kept in a dark room? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though much like it. Without question, it is Maria's hand.
When the full extent of the prank has been revealed, it also comes out that Sir Toby has married Maria.
And so the whirligig of time brings in his revenge. Revenge? I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you guys.
He has been notoriously abused.
Follow him and entreat him to a peace. When it is known and the times right, soon a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Come, Cesario, come, for so you shall be seen while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy queen.
When that I was a little tiny boy with a hi-ho, the wind and the rain for a foolish thing was but a toy. For the rain, it raineth every day with a hi-ho, the wind and the rain. For the rain, it raineth every day.